Well, this one's going to be short and sweet. It was a rather short-lived beverage. This one's called Take-A. It kind of looks like Taka, but see here it says, say Take-A. Take-A chocolate. This one's out of Orlando, Florida. So let's see what we can find on this episode of Antique Bottle Stories. So my Google search for this story basically was just one or two people posting that they were selling the bottle. No names to jump off of. So I went to my trusty Google books and only one entry popped up. It was a 1954 directory of Florida manufacturers, and they are listed Take-A Beverage Company at 1019 West Central Avenue. A W.C. Morgan is listed. And then in 1954, a fictitious name was taken out by William C. Morgan and a James C. Morgan for the name Take-A Beverage Company. I don't know about other states, but in Florida you have to announce it in the paper. They state that they are engaging in business at 1019 West Central Avenue, Orlando. So let's go find that. Google brings me here. This has it numbered 1011 instead of 1019, but I guess that could be it. It's seen better days. So that was in 1954, but I found in 1950 a different beverage company advertising Take-A chocolate. It says Barks Flavors, so they're doing root beer too. But these are different guys. I also found that the name was registered in 1947, so I'm guessing these guys sold the Take-A chocolate to Mr. Morgan in 1954. So just for giggles, these first guys were making the beverage just down the road at 1306 Central Avenue. Google brings me to this corner. This gray building is 1310, so it would have been here at the corner. So it's not here anymore. A 1954 article pops up about this guy, Clarence Bush, who was a warden with Orlando Civil Defense during World War II. He's the plant manager of Take-A Beverage Company. The following year, in 1955, we see James and William Morgan still running the business, but the next year, in 1956, there's already someone new running the business, a James Sims. That guy Clarence Bush is still listed here as a manager. And I followed Mr. Morgan around for a little while, but it never mentions his name associated with this company again, so he's out of there. He was there for less than 2 years. I found Mr. Sims in the paper. This is him on the right. And here's that guy Clarence again, endorsing Mel Wills in the election. I guess he goes by Monty more than he goes by Clarence. In 1957, Clarence Monty was a guest speaker in Miami. 1958, James Sims and Clarence Bush are still running things. The directories don't go past 1960. 1963, Joe Jan Bottling Company purchases the company and all the stocks, goods, and equipment. 3 years later, Mr. Sims died at only age 45. His obituary says that he was born in Canada and came to Orlando in 1952. He owned Take-A Bottling Company for 8 years. I calculated somewhere around 1956 to 1963, so that's about right. I only found one other thing about Take-A online, and that is this can. So let's look at my bottle. This cleaned up so shiny. The other examples I found online were not as pretty as mine. The bottle is all embossed, which is pretty interesting because you would think for this time frame that it would be an applied color label. Here's the front, nice Art Deco style bottle. The back says, enjoy Take-A chocolate, hot or cold. It's pleasant all ways. 7 fluid ounces. Property of Take-A Beverage Company, Orlando, Florida. The bottom very clearly says 1965 to me, but from what I just read, it doesn't seem to be in business after 1963. Well, the company was purchased, but maybe the new company kept producing Take-A chocolate for another couple years. I mean, I guess. There's no advertisements or anything else found online or in the newspapers. So the total estimated time frame for this beverage was somewhere around 1947 to approximately 1965. And that is all I've got for this one. So I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, guys.